I'm Jodi-Anne, a wellbeing educator and healing facilitator. I've channeled over 100 answers to questions about life, and these have been recorded through automatic writing, answering a broad range of questions about life and how it works, and how we can be peaceful and happy. Today's topic is how do we heal from child abuse? Join me as we explore this topic and go deep within to heal and find peace. A child who has been neglected, beaten, belittled or raped will have grown with high levels of fear in their body. They will have learned to always be on guard, to watch out for danger, and to not trust anyone, and to feel safer being alone. They will have learned to focus on survival at the expense of joy, friendships, and love. A child who's been abused does not know how to relax and be peaceful. They don't know how to receive or give love, as it doesn't feel safe, doesn't feel normal. It's not what they've experienced. They've shut off from those softer sides of life, mistrusting them, and hardened themselves in order to cope with all the pain, grief, loss, anger, shame, and rage that they've witnessed and experienced. They can be a powder keg of all these emotions locked up inside, and that emotion is held together by strong armoring and defense mechanisms which are designed to protect them from experiencing any further hurt. To heal from child abuse, all of this damage needs to be undone so that light can enter and soothe the dark spaces within, so that love can enter and melt the sadness away, and so peace can enter and joy can flood their cells, returning them to their natural state of being. Healing is a long process of becoming aware of all this conditioning and patterning, and then allowing it to be dismantled. It takes courage to risk opening back up. It takes bravery to feel and release the buried emotions, and it takes great commitment and perseverance to continue unraveling layer upon layer of beliefs and armoring that have kept the person isolated and safe. And doing all of this takes a lot of physical energy, and so the body can become very tired, very exhausted, and as it uses this energy to process the shifts as each layer drops away. Children who have been abused often feel worthless, unloved, unwanted, and not good enough. Healing involves changing these beliefs to realize the truth that you are loved, you are wanted, cared for, and provided for. And life will bring experiences to help with these awakenings and to help the individual to heal. Therapists and other practitioners can help speed the process up. They can help the person to understand what's occurring so that they can go through it more easily rather than fighting or resisting the changes occurring. It takes great strength to be willing to soften and feel your vulnerability. For that is what is needed so that you can access the truth of your inner being and clear out all the blockages within. All the trauma and the painful experiences are stored within the body, locked into the muscles and cells. That's why our muscles can get tight and we can have tension issues in our back, our necks, our hips, etc., our knees. It's a protective mechanism so that the child can cope and stay on the planet. So when pain or trauma is too much to process in the moment it's occurring, it gets stored in the body. It gets locked into the muscles and the cells to wait until a time when the person is strong enough and ready to process it. So unfortunately, it's all stored inside, waiting for us to be able to feel and release it. That's why children who have been abused can feel so cold, like they're stone, rigid, because they're literally locked up tight with all these challenging memories and feelings stored inside. And these soften in time as you do the work to release all that's been trapped inside. Unfortunately, there's no magic bullet or magic wand to wipe it all away. It has to be felt and released. The energy has to be processed so that your body can relax back down into its natural state of peace and joy. You simply have to do the work to get back to this. And as unfair as it seems, Children who have been abused make massive leaps and bounds in their evolution as they heal and reach peace within. A lot is asked of them to heal and find inner peace, but the reward is mighty. Unlike those who have not been affected, those who were abused have a burning desire to heal. The healing process can become the primary drive in their life as they are so desperate, wanting to escape the pain and to find peace, joy, and love. So it becomes a big part of their life, the healing journey. It is a force that cannot be stopped. Hence, they evolve and grow quite quickly in this lifetime, as opposed to someone who has had an easy life and feels no need to focus on healing or personal growth. So, as painful as it is, on the larger scales of things, you can see it as an invitation to wholeness, to learn forgiveness, to learn mastery of your thoughts and emotions, and an ability to connect within to your body, to your heart, and to God, higher purpose, source, universe, whatever you believe in regards to that higher energy or ruling energy that occurs. So don't lose hope. Yes, there's a lot of work to do to heal from child abuse, but there's also a lot of help out there. You just have to find what works for you. Most will need a therapist of some type, as you have to learn to trust another, to feel your emotions and speak your truth. And that can't be done on your own. Books can only help so much. Support groups are very beneficial as long as the focus is on healing and growth, not just on sharing wounded stories, sympathizing with each other, but not progressing. As anger and rage is worked through, you'll learn not to blame your parents or others. You'll see that they knew no better and they often received the same treatment themselves in their childhoods. You'll learn to forgive, not for the sake of the other person, but for your own sake. As if you hold on to resentment, it's only your life that is affected with the bitterness and misery. You forgive to set yourself free, to no longer let the past affect you or that person control you. And as you process your emotions, layer upon layer of issues related to various topics will arise. So forgiveness is not a once-off act, but something you have to keep doing as you gain further insight into how much your life has been affected by the abuse. And it takes a lot of strength to reach within and forgive the unforgivable. Please don't waste energy trying to understand why something was done to you and perhaps not to your siblings. Don't go there. It was not about you. Abuse is about the perpetrator's pain. They just take it out on you. It's their wounding that they're not coping with, and it gets passed on to you to deal with. And this can happen generation after generation until someone says, enough, this stops with me, and they commit to doing whatever they have to do to heal for their own sake and the sake of their current or future children. They do the work and they break the link to abuse and heal the family dynamics so that future generations do not have to suffer from the unfinished business of their elder generations. The family karma is completed and future generations freed from the tyranny. It's a brave soul that takes this healing journey on, and there are many such brave souls on the planet now. Know that you are supported to heal and grow. The right course, book, movie, song will occur to give you the necessary insight or tool to move forward. Time in nature can help soothe your soul and get you in touch with what you're really feeling inside. There's lots of support available today through websites, support groups, government-funded programs, private practitioners, and more. You'll be guided where you need to go. Trust. Seek help when you need it and go within to learn your truth, to see your freedom and your opportunity. Prayer and meditation can help greatly. However, many people in the early stages find this hard as they feel foolish going within. They might not feel safe to even close their eyes. And they may be concerned that it's foolish to speak to a God or a higher power, source, energy, whatever you want to call it, who they feel has let them down and who should have protected them and kept them safe. For many, there can be a lot of rage and even hate for God. Others feel that it doesn't exist. And each works through this, through their own experiences, to form their own beliefs. And eventually, many come to believe that there is a higher power, a source, a God, whatever we want to call it, that is loving us, supporting us, and smiling at us as we progress. When I asked about this for this channeling, I was told that as souls, we choose to incarnate and experience what we do so that we can grow and evolve. We choose the experiences and the other souls that would hurt us so that we can learn and evolve through it. We're given free will to do this, to go through the experiences. So God, higher power, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, doesn't interfere and stop it from happening, because that would short circuit the evolution and growth, the reason for us experiencing it. So while the energies and those that are supporting us don't stop it from happening, they're there waiting for us to call out for help and assistance and to invite that support in. And when we ask, they can assist us and send us to that right place or person for support, or help us to hear our inner guidance and what to do next. While healing from child abuse is a long and painful process, it is one that leads to liberation and freedom. It leads to massive amounts of personal growth and emotional intelligence. It's a path for higher guidance and quick evolution. It's a path that only the brave walk, and God, higher power, source, universe, is there waiting for us to hold our hand when we ask. So ask. Thank you for watching this short video on healing from child abuse. I hope you've found it interesting and insightful. It's my aim to empower people with the skills and knowledge to walk their healing journeys as gently and peacefully as possible. There are over 100 of these answers to questions about life available for free on the Life Insights page of my website. Please visit to learn more about the healing journey and ways to live peacefully and happily. Many blessings. Have a great day. Bye.